So when I was thinking about leaving IBM, I had this idea about going into the concert space, which seemed like a much more natural fit based on what I personally like. The idea, I'm a big guy. When I go to a show, I stand in the back of the room. Over the last, say, 5, 6, 7 years, every show you go to, everyone has their phones up in the air and is taking their own candid content. So I was thinking of this one show in particular back in 2010, what if there was a way to aggregate those photos and videos around the event itself, around the location, because I don't know anybody else in this room aside from the couple people that I'm with, but I'd really love to see all of these shots again. How could I do that? That was the premise for the first app. We started thinking about that. We started talking to some friends and family. We were able to raise a good chunk of capital because I was very passionate about this pitch. I had no idea how to be an entrepreneur. I had no idea how to build a startup company. Sure as hell didn't know anything about app development, but I could sell this story to people that would say, oh yeah, I've been in that same situation, that makes a lot of sense. So we spent about 18 months with that product, DejaMi. We never really got anywhere. We sort of played around with some corporate events. We played around with a couple of music festivals, but nothing was scalable. And when we saw that the ship was sinking quickly and we had to make a move, we started looking at all of these different verticals that could make sense. And weddings were always one, when I would pitch DejaMi, that was this use case that made a ton of sense. It's like, you have a group of 100, 120 people, not everybody necessarily knows one another, but they all know this couple. They're all probably taking their own candid content in some capacity. Here's a great use case for it.